Welcome to a beautiful evening, and tonight's topic is Inquiry Train to Freedom. So the song kind of really inspired this, and then I thought the analogy of the train journey is what we really need to understand nirvana or freedom. So, choo choo train, tucking down the track. Gotta travel on, never coming back to the home. One way ticket home. So home means back to the source. And why? Because we've wandered enough in this garden of the mind, well, so-called garden, where there is chaos and pain and sorrow and distractions and circus and all sorts of things. So now we're taking one-way ticket and we're remaining determined, disciplined, um, to arrive. Uh, so we want to be free from the pain. So some interest has come on, and the moment we have shown interest, that means um, we have to buy the ticket. So we buying the ticket, and as we buy the ticket, our identification is going to be dropped in this, as we can see. So we go with our passport and all that, and of course the luggage is there too. So the luggage means how much attachments we are carrying with us. So all sorts of past conditioning and everything. So everyone is carrying luggage with different weights of their attachments. So we have to put it to test, like observe, is my luggage heavy? Is my luggage light? So it's all about self observation and not feel exhausted and say, yes, I want to empty all that I'm carrying now and be light. So uh, as we queue, we can see that what is arising, and all about observing inside, like, are there doubts, worries, anxieties, interpreting without, or are we interpreting with? uh, so lots of things going on. And is my ego there, or am I coming from a much better sensitive kind place? So lot of observation, and we find that we need tremendous, tremendous observation for in this, to travel. So intelligence and awareness to travel. Um, and we can use our experiences, our skills in travel, as we know, because we've done it before. But that doesn't mean we go into our memory all the time. We stay in the now and we use our skills. Also, the fitness is needed. I mean, if we're not fit, then traveling this Nirvana Express, we cannot travel if we're not fit, because then we are so distracted in all our dysfunctionings of the body. So we lose focus in this one pointedness. And yes, standing, we can use that analogy, standing on the platform for too long. Some people just give up there and then, they find it's too uncomfortable. So yes, this journey is about discomfort, but there is growth in discomfort and spontaneity, as well as checking our reflexes, how we are. So all this we have to observe and not be so secure all the time, because the security and discomfort is not where the growth is. So another self-observation before we actually board. And as we board, yes, there is another thing. We again look for comfort to sit, and we may take so many breaks. So many breaks means once we're seated, we will sort of, be entertained, be pulled away with our senses. There'll be lots of things out there which will play. Say like the ego, so in the train, you can see, like, if you're first class or business class or whatever, and you will feel, yes, there is that ego coming out. So, staying humble and, accepting that wherever I am, I just stay in equanimity and relax and listen a bit more, because the lyrics that are to come will be through listening. So there's a deep listening to play the next role. So we have to observe, like in this train, not fall asleep, because many in this journey will fall asleep and forget to sort of see what is moving in front of them. And then when the destination arrives, they've done no observation work whatsoever. Some will get very carried away with all the senses and lose it. Others will stay focused and they will observe to grow. So basically, staying on the window seat every day and observing, what am I doing? How am I handling this? Have I done this right? So a lot of observation there, and seeing deeper. And when we see deeper, we are not in the memory or in the future. We are fresh right now. And in that fresh, we can see how the art gallery is moving, and we can see how it's progressing, this duality. So all this time, we have walked with the luggage in the train, like one of the master put it so beautifully, that you board the train, you've got to put the luggage down. You don't carry the luggage on top of your head all the time, because you can travel without holding that. So all the things that come from our identification, likes, dislikes, this, that, all that noise, you can drop it and you can travel. You don't have to make yourself heavy. So once we understand all these identification labels that you know um, makes pulls us away from peace and realization, we have to do a lot of work to drop it. And once we drop it, we feel light as we let go and come into this emptiness to disembark finally. So there's a beautiful sort of saying, is to die before death is to live after death. And there is then no death. So to drop that ego before dying really matters. Coming back home, no return. Thank you. Namaste.